I came to you cracking, hands shaking, heart showing. Told you my nightmares like secrets I was throwing.
You held every word like glass in your bare hand.
Said you understood, said you had a plan. You saw where I was bleeding, you memorized the map.
You waited till the cold set in,
then pushed into the gap. You knew I was broken, you knew where I've been. You watched how I opened, then twisted it again. There wasn't a stumble, there wasn't a slip. You chose to be cruel, you tightened your grip.
you knew I was broken.
You loved how it split.
I never drew daggers, never spoke you in blame.
Lit every small candle and held it in your name.
I prayed for your healing while mine fell apart.
You traced every fracture, then pressed on my heart. You called it just honest, you called it just true.
But honesty cuts deeper
When it's aimed at a bruise. You knew I was broken, you knew where I've been. You watched how I opened, then twisted it again. There wasn't a stumble, there wasn't a slip. You chose to be cruel, you tightened your grip.
you
like you.